Testing, testing, testing. Test. What's going on, Pop Samurai fans? Welcome back to another great episode of Pop Samurai's No Games, No Life, your gaming podcast from the table to the screen. It's a group of friends and fans gathered together to talk about gaming and just things that we love all together in that world. I'm your host, Jelani Hoon, along with hosts
Jason
and John Harwood.
Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Guys at home, if you're new to the podcast, please go over to popsamurainetwork.com to find out more about our podcast shows, things like that. You can find out more information there. You can also follow us on social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook at Pop Samurai. You can also follow us on Twitter at Pop Samurai Cast. And if you got any questions, comments, or topic ideas, you can send them in to popsamurainetwork at gmail.com. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? I'm very hungry as well, guys. It is the eve of what some will call E3, the Electronic Entertainment Expo.
There you go.
Thank you for guiding me through that.
No problem.
2018, guys.
Guiding your hips through E3.
That's right. We are on the eve of E3, and today we're going to be doing as our main topic some E3 predictions. But before we get to that, we start our podcast out every week with what you're playing. So, what you guys playing, John?
I've been playing more Fallout 4. Other than that, me and Jason actually played some Smash.
Oh yeah,
recently. That was pretty.
Really?
Fun. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, because we had a coworker who was talking mad shit about his Smash skills.
Did you guys buddy up and?
Well, the initial plan was 2v2s.
Yeah.
And then we got the dishwasher in on it too, who also likes Smash. And then the guy who was talking shit backed out, and he didn't even play.
Yeah.
He didn't even play.
He didn't even play.
Wow! Did he see you guys and how amazing you were?
No, he
like,
never even watched us play.
Yeah.
He was doing something else.
He was.
Whatever.
It was fun though.
That's cool.
We all won a good share of rounds.
Mm-hmm. It was a good time.
Nice casual play, Smash balls,
Neato. Anything else?
For me, no, not really.
Okay. Jason?
Well, I got my new computer up and running.
Oh.
So first thing I did.
PC Superior race.
Now I can afford it.
Race, man.
First thing I did was play World of Warcraft.
You went back to World of Warcraft?
Yeah, I'm prepping for the new expansion, man.
Oh.
Like I might not always play it, but I will always like World of Warcraft. So it's like, yeah, I got a lot of prep work to do with plenty of time to do it. Honestly, the new expansion comes out in August, so I'll probably get everything done in like a couple weeks. But yeah, it's been fun. It's a lot of new content that I missed out on because I quit the last expansion fairly early on, so I've got a lot to do.
Was that the Panda one, or was that?
No, wow, that was from like 2014, dude.
Wow, I don't know.
Wow,
how many? 2012.
How many expansions have arrived since then?
It was Mists of Pandaria, which is the one he was talking about, Warlords of Draenor, and then the current one.
Holy shit.
I mean, the Panda one, that's just the only one I know.
Well, I mean, it's kind of infamous. That's fair, but it wasn't so bad. The pandas are kind of lame, but the story was good.
Okay.
So.
Interesting. Anything else? Or just World of Warcraft?
No,
just
I'm going to start playing some Heroes of the Storm as well. I just got that downloaded down on... They're doing like a big like luchador wrestling event for their 3-year anniversary, so that's gonna be fun.
Coolio.
Cool. For me over here, Jaboy over here, yeah, I fell on a hole. I told you guys before the podcast. I fell on
Minecraft one again.
I fell down a South Park hole.
God.
I had fell off a South Park for like 3 seasons. I just didn't catch up. I love that series so much, and everything. And then when the Fractured But Whole came out, I saw characters that I had not, had any knowledge of because I didn't watch the most recent seasons. So I said I wasn't going to play the Fractured But Whole until I caught up. And I am caught up. And then I did jump into Fractured But Whole finally. And I marathoned that shit all the way through. I'm at the end of the game right now.
Oh, nice.
I'm contemplating 100%ing this game. I'm very close. I mean, I've done all the collectibles and like things like that. I mean, I collect all the the Craig and Tweak art.
The Yowie art.
God, it's so good.
Yeah,
it's my favorite part of the game.
It's really good.
It's so good. And then the little mini game where you go to every single toilet and shit in every single toilet.
Oh yeah.
So it's a hilarious game. I love that game.
Yeah, it was really good.
After marathoning 3 seasons to catch up with South Park, and then jumping, it just feels like I just jumped into a continuation of it.
Yeah.
And it's really good. I'm literally just like right at the end of the game. We're going after Mitch Connor right now. Spoilers.
Oh, Mitch Connor.
Mitch Connor. For those who know,
The game gets weird. The game gets really weird.
the game it always gets weird. The first the stick of truth, it ends with you like farting on someone's dick or something like that to win the game.
Yeah.
It was so weird where it's like, oh, everyone knew it was like, oh, someone farted on someone's dick, so the evil has gone away or something like that. It was a weird ending, but yeah, and living up to it again, yeah. But I the superpowers, the superhero feel of it, I love it all. I love all the characters.
Mm-hmm.
I love the battle system. It's real fun. It's not just the RPG battle system, so that was cool.
They mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I hope that there is going to be another South Park game eventually.
They've both been successful.
Have you played the DLC?
No, I have not.
The Casa Bonita. Like,
I saw the trailer for it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that looks great.
And there's supposed to be another story DLC coming too,
Oh, yeah.
but pretty soon.
Maybe it's them going to Canada.
Possibly.
Kind of what they teased.
Yeah, the Canada wall.
The wall.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
we'll
wall.
make a DLC later, but not now.
Yeah. There's so much good stuff.
Yeah.
And so many good jokes in that game.
Who'd you use for your companions, or did you like switch it up?
I switched it up, but
Okay.
by the end of this game right now, I really like Tweak, because I can get his finisher where it goes all anime.
Yeah, it's a really good finisher.
It's a really good finisher.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite one. Besides that, of course, I majority of the game I was sticking with Super Craig for a long time just because he was fucking hilarious and all his commenting on everything.
Yeah.
And he's super powerful. But I really like Mysterion as my sidekick a lot because he doesn't die. He doesn't die. He just comes back as a ghost.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fun.
Yeah, you used a lot of different guys than I did. Like, I switched mine up for the most part, but once I got Butters and Professor Chaos, I always had him. Because I love Professor Chaos.
Yeah, I had Professor Chaos for a good chunk of the game. But then I realized I need a healer. And I was like, Professor Chaos or Tweak in the super awesome anime finisher. So
then you get Buff Butters coming out with the hammer.
yeah, that's actually fun.
Like, I just eventually assumed the role of the healer. Like, I just respect. I was like, because I wanted to use all these different companions. I was like, I'll just bite that bullet.
Yeah. So a lot of them are really good, and I find myself switching to other characters simply because I want to know what their finisher is and what their their powers do. One of my least favorite ones is probably this is not racist, but Token.
Tokens was the worst.
He
He had
his
a bad moveset.
he didn't have like a great super and a great like moveset.
Yeah.
It was literally kind of, he had the one like spin move where he would hit 4 people or something like that, but
that was rarely.
it was really
a thing.
hard for me to get in position for that, and his turret was actually kind of fun, but I mean, like, you'd have to really play the field with that, and it was kind of just like, Token's okay.
Yeah, Token was pretty lame.
I kind of wish they did a little bit better with that. So, but all in all, it's one of my favorite games I played, and I hardcore like marathoned it. So, at the end of the game, and I started it like Saturday.
Nice.
So,
cool.
yeah.
fun
So
game.
that's pretty much what I've played. That's a majority of my time was sunk into marathon at South Park, then playing South Park: Fractured But Whole. I'll probably jump to the DLC very soon.
Would you say that the Fractured Butthole is better than the Stick of Truth, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say it is. Just one. I love superheroes. So I like their knock on superhero genre.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the battle system was totally revamped because it's the Stick of Truth was a standard RPG. I would say. It was kind of more like. Have you ever played those Mario RPGs on the DS?
Yeah.
You know, when they
like
attack.
Superstar Saga.
Yeah, when they attack, when the characters attacked you, you had to press the button real quick
Yeah.
to block it or try to reduce the damage. Or if you attack them, like if you hit something timed, you would do extra damage kind of a
Right.
situation. So that was the first game. This one is more grid based,
Oh,
where you have
okay.
to position up, and your moves are only able to use in certain like formations or
okay.
where you are.
Hmm.
So I like that. And then the story and the writing is just top
Yeah.
notch. The characters are great, and a lot of the collectible stuff is great. So
Yeah, I'd say Butthole is better as well.
yeah.
Like, oh, and I love the random moments throughout the game, like in combat, somebody will just say something in the game's like microaggression. hit 'em." It's like
When someone says something racist or
yeah,
something like that,
misogynist or
they give
something.
you like an extra hit on them.
Yeah.
Because they did a microaggression.
That
The
was great.
and the concept just letting you know that it, like, in the kid's mind they're playing a game, because like during fights, like, and it just happens randomly. It's like
Mhm.
car, and
Car.
then like
Yeah.
they move out of the street and they go back in the street to continue fighting.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
but
We'll just be fighting, and be like, "Ow, that hurts you, son of a bitch! Why would you do that?" Like,
exactly. You know, there's a lot of different like in jokes with things.
Okay.
You know, there was some cool fun stuff. I do you like the summons?
the summons are really good. I like them a lot.
The Moses one is hilarious.
The
to me.
Moses one's the best one.
I found myself looking all over town for more macaroni, so I could
Yeah.
make more Moses macaroni art,
Yeah.
so I can summon him. Because
Okay.
If you watch South Park, there's the Super Best Friends, right?
Mhm.
And it's just every religious, like, what is it, figure?
Figure. Yeah.
They create like the Super Best Friends, right? And
Oh, okay.
when you summon Moses, it's like, meanwhile in the hall of the Super Best Friends,
Yeah.
and it cuts over to like the Hall of Justice, like, knockoff.
Yeah.
And then Moses is there, and he looks all weird and
He's-
like
he's a big dreidel.
he has a big dreidel, and then he's like he's one of the best summons because he heals everybody in the party,
Yeah.
and the
Oh,
healing's
okay.
really hard in this game sometimes, because you like you get hit pretty hard, and a lot of the healing items don't heal as much, but he heals a massive amount. So, but he has one of the best cutaways in the
Yeah.
game.
Aw.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good. I really want to get into the DLC, so hopefully, by
Yeah,
next
next play
week.
and then tell me about it.
yeah, the
'cause I
next
don't
next
think I
week
can play
I'll
it.
probably jump into it, and hopefully I'll let you guys know how it goes, because man, I'm having so much fun in this game.
Man.
I
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
I had to laugh. I needed like a laugh this weekend, because it was kind of just like a downer weekend for me with stuff. But watching South Park and then jumping into that game and it just being hilarious all the way through, I just felt like, man, I don't want this game to end, but it's gonna end very soon now.
Yeah, and there's not much of an end game. Like, now there's DLC, but like when it came out, it was like, oh, it's just kind of over now, and there's nothing much like else to do.
Yeah, I think I have. Did you fight Morgan Freeman?
I did. I beat him.
Yeah, we said that at John's face. What?
Morgan Freeman is the secret final boss.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
it actually voiced by Morgan Freeman?
Yes.
It
I
is?
think.
No, it's
No,
not. No,
it's not. No,
It's
it's
not.
the voice.
Because they
the
never
South Park
do that,
voice.
right?
Yeah.
They don't usually get
No, none of
people
the
to come in and
characters.
play themselves.
No, I don't think so.
No.
It's all fake.
Poor intimidations.
Yeah,
Or not
poor
intimidation.
imitations.
There we go.
Intimidations.
Okay.
Yeah, he runs Freeman's Tacos.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He-
Okay.
he helps you discover your farting powers.
Yeah, I remember I downloaded the Stick of Truth. I think I played it for a little bit, but then I just kind of fell out of it for some reason.
Oh, you
but
should. It's a
I
fun.
should
game.
I should go back and try to play it.
It's a fun game if you can get through it.
My favorite part of Stick of Truth is like having Butters as a companion, and he's got his like hammer for wrath ability. It's just a real hammer, and he spins around and throws it at kids. Like,
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah,
"Oh my
Butters-
god, that hurts so
but
much."
in the first game, Butters was one of my main staples because
Oh, yeah,
of
'cause
how
he
great
healed
he
any
was.
tank,
Yeah,
like-
he healed so much. He was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should finish that game and then
Okay.
jump into Fracture But Whole. It
Mhm.
constantly goes on sale.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a direct sequel, technically, kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's basically a direct sequel.
Yeah.
Like, it literally jumps into like where
Yeah, you start in Stick of
they're
Truth.
they're
like,
still in
costumes.
fantasy. They're still like
Really?
Yeah.
they're still LARPing kind of,
Oh, okay.
and then they like decided to switch games
Mhm.
Ah,
at the beginning of the game. So
interesting.
that, yeah, it was pretty fun. It's one of my favorite franchises, and I just hope that they come out with another one. And
I'm
I don't
sure
know
they'll
what
get
I don't
another
know what they would do for another one. I kind of want them to just keep going with this whole the superhero thing and just like give me a sequel. And
No, that's not the joke. You gotta do something new.
yeah, I know, but I mean, like, if I don't want them to just like, so we did the LARPing, we did the superhero thing. I don't think we have anything else. Let's leave the franchise go. And I was like, no, if if you guys can't figure something else out, just give me another superhero one or something like that. Give me another one, you know?
Right.
Because yeah, they did some really good storylines in this one. So good stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much all I did. And so let's move over to what's news. It's a very light well, a very light episode today, guys.
Compared to last week.
Yeah, compared to last week, it was packed. So I only have a few pieces here, and then we'll jump into predictions and go through it.
The meat.
Neat. Let's see here. Sony has announced that it's going to be dropping 3 new PlayStation games before E3. Each one dropping a day, 3 days before. So one day it's going to drop a new game.
Oh, okay.
Like a new game for sale or just like a trailer or whatever?
I don't. Yeah, I believe it's trailer reveal.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 3 games.
Are they new IPs or?
I don't know. It's
okay.
all mystery right now. Right now, I believe some of them are VR compatible and things like that. But they're dropping these 3 games 3 days in a row leading up to their conference, right? So one, I think that's fucking awesome, right? I'm hoping that we get something awesome, something cool. But I think that they're focusing on a lot of different stuff. Like we got something really big and some couple big things to drop at our conference. So let's drop out the stuff we don't want to overshadow that stuff at the conference. So I think we're gonna get some cool stuff there. So that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, probably. That'd be cool. That might fit into one of my predictions.
Oh,
Like it might not be an E3 thing then if it's just one of those trailers.
Oh.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Besides that, we got this one kind of fits. This one fits into a little bit of what my prediction is going to be. But Capcom has registered Devil May Cry 5 domain
I
name.
knew it. Ooh, called it.
Yes, they
Woo.
registered it, guys.
Okay.
Are you guys fans of Devil May Cry?
Nah.
I've never played a Devil May Cry game.
I am a fan, but it's really hard to be a fan,
Okay.
right? Because I love that fucking first game.
Uh-huh.
The second game let me down. The third game was okay, but it was had massive difficulty spikes.
Uh-huh.
And then like I kind of was worn down after that. And
we
then
don't talk about 4.
when when 4 came out, I burnt out right away at the beginning of the game. I was like, I just not feeling this game.
Okay.
And the DMC remake, right? I thought that they changed up Dante's character, and I thought that was a little shitty. But one of the things I do remember is a story being remade and kind of it was a decent story. It wasn't too bad. I also like their trailers where they did the Cry Sister, the Lost Boys theme song in their trailers, which was hilarious to me. So
Okay.
Devil May Cry 5 probably fit into one of my predictions.
Yeah, I'm not big into what my roommate is though, so if I would be excited about that.
Let's see here. The Just Cause. You guys play Just Cause?
I played. Which one was? How many are there now? 2.
I think there's
There's
3.
three now.
There's 3 now.
I
Yeah,
played Just Cause 2 a lot.
Just Cause 2 back
Yeah.
in the day.
The Just Cause 2 developer teasing a new game. It was on their Twitter, I believe. They announced a tease of it, and there was a screen that shows that it probably is going to be a first-person shooter type game instead of a third-person over the camera style.
I think I
game.
remember hearing rumors about that a couple weeks ago or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors happening right now.
Yeah,
A lot of
well,
rumors
now's the
swirling, a lot of
time.
things happening. So, all for that. I dabbled in a few Just Cause games, but they never caught fire with me. So I mean,
Okay.
I like 2. I never played 3.
never
I
played
was like,
3. I don't think I ever
can't
played 3.
really be anything new. It's just gonna be more of the same. And
Yeah.
as whatever.
I mean, Just Cause games are really good for like fun, like physics, like chaos stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot of like fun, like running and gunning and blowing stuff up.
Shooting things with the grappling hook.
Yeah.
Next piece of news: rumors of another Hitman game, Hitman 2, coming out. There's a
Whatever.
leak. There was a leak of a little logo for the possible title logo of it, but again, don't know if it's real, don't know if it's fake, but it's possible that it's leaked, and so we'll see what happens. Hitman 2 was a pretty big game for folks out there, especially the 2016 game that came out, and it was all kind of like episodic and all
Mm-hmm.
broken up.
There was another Hitman game that was like before that, right?
Yes.
Well, yeah, there's a couple.
It was like a 2014 Hitman game.
Yeah,
I think I owned that one, but I never like finished it.
Yeah, I enjoyed Hitman games for what they were. They never were the big staple of my gaming.
I played Hitman 2 Blood Money.
But
and that was a
yeah,
good
Blood
one.
Money was really good. Blood Money was really good. They are decent games. You know, I like the whole gameplay mechanic of them. So I'm glad that the franchise is continuing. So that's cool.
I don't think I could possibly care less about Hitman.
Okay.
I was watching, my friend was playing, or not, my roommate was playing the one that's episodic, that newer one or whatever. Now that's free, but like all the episodes are coming out like super slowly. But like watching him play was fun, but he would never actually try to do the like assignment or whatever. So it's just like really monotonous, like start over shit. So it's
Yeah, there's
whatever.
they give you so many options to do things. And
Yeah.
It's so open now, so it's pretty fun.
I like that you can kill people with spaghetti cans. That's fun.
Spaghetti cans.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that. You
Yeah.
can do that.
That's the best part.
And then the final piece of news here was probably the biggest one for the podcast. So we got some more information on the 2019 Pokemon game.
Ooh, did we?
Yes, we did. So release window, they're looking at the second half of 2019.
So November.
So later,
So
probably
November.
November, as you said.
Uh-huh.
And what they're looking at, what the little bit of stuff that they talked about was that it's confirmed for the later half of 2019, and it will feature better graphics than the already announced Pokemon game or previous
Let's Go, whatever.
iteration. I'm not sure if that's what they meant. They said previous iterations or things like that. So I'm not sure if it's going to be better than Let's Go or not, but it could be. On top of that, they will be featured an entirely new Pokemon. That'll also be aimed at towards like seasoned fans of the series. So like they're introducing the new generation.
So it's gonna be Gen 8.
So it's probably gonna be Gen 8.
That's surprising. I was fully expecting Sinnoh remake.
Yeah. So that's pretty interesting. I'm
Cool.
excited.
I'm down.
I'm excited.
Awesome.
How many
fantastic.
Pokemon do we have already, Jason?
I would
1,000?
say
800?
a little bit over 800. I
Jesus.
always forget the exact numbers, but yeah, we're not at 1,000 yet, and I doubt this new gen will take us to 1,000.
If I just named off a random number between that, would you be able to identify which
No.
Pokemon it was?
No,
Okay.
don't be.
You're not a
moron.
Pokemon fan.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. You're not a Pokemon fan.
Oh yeah.
No, but yeah.
What's the first Pokemon, Jelani?
What?
What's the first Pokemon?
What's number one?
Yeah.
It's that one dude.
Yeah.
Bulbasaur.
Are you sure it's not Rhydon?
I don't
Oh,
know.
you mean the first one ever made? I thought you meant like
It's a
number
trick
one.
question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was talking about because I hung out with them at the cafe when they were like, "Oh, we should make this game, and it's called Pokemon."
Oh,
He,
yeah?
like
You were there?
he scribbled it on
Uh-huh.
on a napkin. I was like, "This is gonna be Bulbasaur." That was the first
Okay,
one.
so you mean not Rhydon?
I know.
You
It's
mean
not that one.
not the first Pokemon ever
The,
made?
the first
Rhydon?
the first Pokemon ever made was Bulbasaur.
It was
I'm saying
Rhydon.
right here. No, it's wrong.
All right,
You're wrong.
well.
You weren't there at the cafe. I saw him scribble
Okay.
down, and it might have looked something like a Rhydon, but it was a Bulbasaur.
Kind of on the same topic. Did you guys see the sprite sheets that were leaked for the beta Pokemon for Gen
Okay.
2?
You showed me those.
They
A
were.
few of
I mean, it
them.
wasn't.
No, I
leaked,
haven't seen
but
this.
they were released to the public. They're fantastic.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What are they?
It's from Generation 2 back, Gold 2. So they're old sprites that
Okay.
were unused models of, like, they were beta versions of what eventually came out.
Oh,
So
really?
there was a lot of pre-evolutions, a lot of evolutions, a lot of new Pokemons, and a lot of like redesigns that they showed, and they're just fantastic. They're all 100%.
Gen
like-
2. What was Gen 2 beta?
Yeah, beta, whatever.
I did not see this. Is it it has a full list of them?
Yeah, it's
like,
a full like image gallery. It's they're so good.
Hmm.
Like, it's hard to describe. I can't really like.
did they ever reuse any of those as like later generation?
There appeared to be some that they kind of looked like they could have adapted, but there's no like hard evidence to that. And without looking at the list, it's harder to think about that. I know there was like a Tangela evolution back in the day.
Huh. Okay.
Did we ever get one?
Yeah, well, it didn't get one until Generation 4, and this was a Generation 2 one, and it looks completely different from what they planned. So, Like it's a lot of, it's really interesting, like looking back at what could have been, and a lot of the designs I think are way better. And I
Nice.
think they should have put him in. I think they were too
Yeah.
much of a coward. Like,
Yeah, that's too bad. Jason, as you being a big, massive Pokemon fan.
okay, you know what? I'll fight you. which
Superman.
one?
No. What do you think the next generation's like? What do you think the setting's gonna be
God,
here?
I have no
mean,
idea,
what do you have
honestly.
any like inkling of what in your heart of hearts?
Because
We just went to Island Boy time, right?
Yeah, we went to Hawaii. That's what it was. It was based off Hawaii. Before that was France. Before that was the U.S. I mean, honestly, I don't know, because I was fully expecting it to be a Sinnoh remake, so I wasn't really thinking about what the new possibilities could be. If I had to like throw something out there,
Throw something
maybe,
out there
like,
right now on the
Australia.
spot.
Australia.
Pokemon.
We don't have a kangaroo Pokemon, so Australia.
Australia.
You
Yeah.
got Kangaskhan.
Well, Kangaskhan, kind of. It's got a pouch, but it doesn't look like a kangaroo at all.
I guess.
And it's got Kangas in it, I guess. But yeah, sure. I'll go lock it in Australia. Let's go.
So massive
The
death
outback.
desert is what we're gonna get
Yeah.
for the next one.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess space.
Oh, space.
Yeah.
We've
Holy
been to space.
shit.
Have we?
Yeah, we went to space in Oras, and you fought Deoxys, and you caught it.
Oh well.
I mean, it wasn't
I
like
think
it wasn't like a whole.
I think the whole game's
game.
gonna be in space.
I mean,
Modders.
that'd be wild.
Pokemon modders.
There are alien Pokemon like Clefairy
true.
and Deoxys are both not of their world, so it's like we could go to some sort of other planet that has Pokemon. Why not? Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm going to guess.
Just the ultra wormholes and stuff now too. Like, so
I think it's going to be Canada. We're going to Canada.
Canada?
That's where we're going. Poutine and
Yeah, we're gonna have poutine
nice.
Pokemon and the maple syrup Pokemon.
I'd be down, but what would that be? Like just a bunch of like pine trees?
It's a bunch of people apologizing every time
Oh,
they
shit.
fought you
Yeah,
and they
you're
beat
right.
you.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Wow.
All right. Yep. So that's pretty much it.
Cool.
We're that's the end of our news this week, guys. Literally, I want to keep it light because I want to focus on the predictions, but also all the news is coming out next week, guys. Like
Yeah.
everything that gets announced during the E3 conference and everything like that. And I could cover 3 of these episodes with everything
Yeah.
that probably So we got plenty of that. Check out next week for the fallout of E3 2018.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget to rejoin us on Sunday. We're starting Sunday. We're going to be going through the press conferences there and be doing some live reactions to them. So keep a lookout on our Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. We're going to drop our schedule out there for our reactions of it. I'm still not 100% sure whether or not it will just be a pure watch along or if I'll be actually putting the video on the stream with us or not. I'll work it out and see what happens. I'll let you guys know, but hopefully you guys join us. So
Bring your popcorn.
we have arrived to the topic of the week,
Mm-hmm.
and the topic of the week is E3 predictions, right? So this is what we're gonna do, right? I think to guide the podcast and also to make it more fun, I think we'll each say one. We'll go around and
Okay.
until we reach our 5, right? So
All right.
I've put basically our predictions. I've opened it up to anything about the conference, anything that you think might be revealed or announced at the conference, and each of us will have 5. Too bad Pat's not with us today. R.I.P. He woke
Can't
up
believe
late.
Pat's dead.
He woke up late, and maybe he'll join us on the podcast, the streams, and he'll give us some predictions. But we have some official predictions we're gonna lock in here, and we'll probably tally up after the fallout of E3 and see who won. Maybe we'll see. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll all get zeros.
Maybe. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a 5 out of 5.
All right, John, you started out with what you're playing, so let's start out with your E3 prediction. List out one,
One of them.
and also as a caveat here, if someone takes one, you can't say the same one. You gotta throw out a different one.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh
So.
shit. Okay.
So that's why it's good to start off first.
Okay, that's true. All right. Well, I've made this opinion known before, but I'm positive that there's gonna be a new Elder Scrolls game.
You son of a bitch!
I mean, it's the most obvious.
You
thing.
took mine.
Yeah.
It was me and Pat's hard argument
right?
phase.
You just impose yourself like that.
John just came in. Hey,
I didn't know that rule was gonna be in place. To be fair, I didn't think.
no, it's fine. That's what makes it more fun because
Yeah.
if we all did the same predictions, like
Right,
no one would
right.
win. So, okay, all right. So, bravo.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. Where do you think it's gonna be? You think in the Elder Scrolls region?
It like there was a lot of people predicting. Where was it?
Was it Hammerfell?
I forget where they were saying. Like, I want. So for me, my heart of hearts, I want them to go to a different continent.
Yeah.
I want them to go where the Khajiit are from. I forget
Right.
what continent that is, but
I think it's elsewhere.
yeah, I forget what it's called. But yes, I would like them to go to a totally different region.
Yeah.
Because we've been in this region for a long time.
Yeah. Well, you mean
with with Morrowind and Skyrim, they're kind of
Yeah.
they're butting up against
They
each other.
are, yeah.
They're basically the same continent, and so you don't have a different feel. It all kind of feels the same. So I would like them to totally jump to a different continent
Yeah.
and like probably like where the Khajiit are from. I would love to see that. Like we've heard from the Khajiit that they're like it's like a desert, like kind of like I in my mind I picture kind of like an Arabian like kind of like setting or like Middle Eastern setting where it's fantasy setting, I guess if you want to call it that. So I would like it to go there. So that's what I'm going to predict. But like you said, I think it might be Hammerfell or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's.
I also think the what was that? The like swampy like lizard like place where the lizard folk come from. I think that would be really cool.
That would be really
I'd
cool.
be so
I
on
would
board
be
for that.
totally down with that.
Like, I am really like on board for getting into another Elder Scrolls game because I didn't really like Skyrim. Like, I really liked Oblivion, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't think if I just didn't like the setting of Skyrim. I didn't really like the focus on dragons because I'm not a big into dragons. But I would really like to get into a new like Elder Scrolls game. So I really am looking forward to like if they do announce it, like I'll be like, yes, cool.
Right.
I'll get behind this. That'd be nice.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Cool. All right, Jason, first prediction.
All right, let's do a softball one here.
Oh. Softball, are you?
Well, I'll go with the arrival of a Fallout 76 gameplay reveal trailer to validate my opinions and show the world that I'm right, that it's going to be an online game.
So okay, so hold on a second. Your prediction is that they're gonna give us
We're gonna get like a gameplay trailer.
Right?
Okay.
All right. So so your prediction is we're gonna get a gameplay trailer and it's going to reveal
It's going to show that it's
multiplayer.
an online game.
Online
Yeah.
or just multiplayer. Which one do you
Well, I mean,
they're kind of synonymous.
yeah, you don't do couch play nowadays. Not in a big.
listen?
Not in a big.
I would love
like,
a couch play.
Company
Okay,
like that.
all right.
I like couch play, but like,
all right.
I don't
got
think
it.
there's gonna be a couch play Fallout game. That'd be weird.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think.
I'm for that. All right. I totally revealed this earlier in the podcast because one of the pieces of news, but a new Devil May Cry is going to be revealed, and it will be. I think they're going to go back, and I think they're just going to continue the original series. So, new Devil May Cry released by Capcom.
Is it gonna be old Dante or short hair Dante?
Old Dante. Like I said, I think it's going to continue the old series
Mm,
with a Devil May Cry 5. I
maybe.
think. I'm hoping, but then again, they could continue the DMC. But no one liked
Yeah, no one liked
the
DMC.
character.
Yeah.
No one liked. They totally remodeled him to
That hasn't
look
stopped
like
Capcom
a
before.
douche. But who knows? We'll see. But my prediction is new Devil May Cry, and it's gonna continue the old series with old Dante. So I think that's where it's gonna go.
Okay.
Cool. John.
All right, so I'm gonna one up you on your Fallout prediction. I'm gonna say specifically, it's going to be a cooperative 4-player game, kind of like Left 4 Dead, but like meets Minecraft kind of a thing. I think that's what it's gonna be. That's what the game's gonna be. It's gonna be like you start off in the vault like with all your buddies, and then you can travel out and you like grab a bunch of stuff and you bring it back to your base. And you like build your base up and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
I think you're pretty much on the same page as I am. I wouldn't call it a 4-player. I think it's gonna be more like, I guess, massively online or whatever. But I'm thinking it's gonna be on the likes of like a survival RPG.
Okay.
Like go out, gather materials, increase your base.
All right. So as a clear separation of your two predictions, co-op 4-player.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a MMO.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Then Jason's going more MMO survival RPG like.
I think you're gonna be able to go around the vault and you're gonna see XX Death Scythe XX wandering around like.
Interesting. All right, Jason.
Let me bring
Prediction
up the
number
list.
2.
All right. I guess in my heart of hearts, What I would really like to see, but now I'm thinking it might be on that, like you were talking about the 3-day like trailer reveal, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see the Borderlands 3 reveal trailer.
Ooh, Borderlands 3.
One of my favorite IPs, like series. It's been a long time. I think it's time.
You think Sony would announce that, or is that part of one of the conferences? I forget.
Don't know,
I forget who made.
It would be Microsoft.
I forgot who made.
It's Gearbox. Gearbox makes Borderlands, and they're not like because Borderlands has always been on both platforms, so it's kind of like it could go either way, I guess.
Yeah, but Microsoft does need games to show off at their press conference, and they are desperate for it.
That'd
so
be
I mean,
fine. Like I don't.
they
care
could
who
showcase it
reveals
at their conference, but yeah, I think wherever they reveal it, as long as they reveal it during the E3 like cycle, I think it yeah, that's a pretty solid prediction there.
Kind of on the same topic. It's just something I wanted to talk about real quick. Did you guys ever play Battleborn?
No, I have not played Battleborn.
It was a character class shooter like TF2 and Overwatch, but it came out a couple months before Overwatch. It was made by Gearbox, and it was the reason that like Borderlands 3 got delayed so much because they wanted to do something different. They just wanted to take a break from that IP. And like I really liked Battleborn. I think it has cool characters. I think it was fun. But that being said, it was demolished by Overwatch for good reason because Overwatch is fantastic. And I think Battleborn is shut down now.
Yeah,
like it was a massive flop. It was such a bummer.
Well, then that means they need to come back in with a strong title.
Yeah, I mean it's their big one.
It's their bread and butter.
It's where they would lean back onto. So
yeah,
and there's tech demos a couple years back of them working on it. So I think it's time.
All right. Let me see here. I'm gonna go with my prediction. Rocksteady, the developer of the Arkham games, is going to reveal their next game.
Okay.
It's a lot of rumors about it. I think it's going to be a Superman game.
Superman game.
There's been a lot of teases about it.
Okay.
So I'd be happy with whatever, but I think it's gonna be a Superman game. So specifically, I think Rocksteady's gonna reveal their game. If they went back to Batman, I'd be happy with it. But I think it's gonna be a Superman game. There's been a lot of rumors swirling about it, a lot of little different things, people talking about it. So
That's
thinking
interesting. I haven't heard anything about that.
It's and like even in the games, if like you like they had always kind of in the Arkham games, they had always kind of like teased it a little bit, like with some characters and some mention of characters that kind of crossover.
Yeah,
things like that.
I remember a specific line from Arkham Knight where they referenced Superman. I never thought much of it, but
yeah. So if they made a Superman game and if they get to do it to a level of an Arkham game, I'd be down with that because they reinvented the whole superhero genre of gaming there, and so like a lot of other games have copied their style of gameplay too. But I also would wonder how the hell that would play. So
yeah,
it would be very different.
It would be very, very different.
Yes. So I'm hoping for them to make another leap, and we'll see.
So that's okay. That's an interesting idea, but like the new Spider-Man game's coming out, and like I care about that so much more than I care about Superman, and it's gonna be a like Arkham style game.
True.
So
true. And as I'm saying, it's like Superman, I think will play completely different because I don't think you could play it like an Arkham game. But I'd be down for it if it did come out. So.
And if it did play like Batman, it would just kind of be disappointing.
Yeah, it would be disappointing. They would have to revamp everything. So
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yep.
John.
All right. So, I think there's going to be a new, I guess, how would you say, like a more conventional Rick and Morty game.
Really?
Yeah. I think because all of the like Rick and Morty games that have come out so far have been sort of like they've been like weird sort of like smaller projects where it's like you got the Pocket Morty's thing. You got the like Rick and Morty VR
Pocket
thing.
Pocket Morty's. I love Pocket Morty's.
The old adventure games on like the Flash games or whatever.
That was fun.
I think they're gonna come out with a Rick and Morty like RPG or something like that. I think that'd be really cool.
Listen, I would fucking lose my shit if they did. I would love it.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'd like it.
I don't know. It kind of defeats the purpose, I think.
Yeah?
where it's like they're kind of an out of the box kind of thing. Why would they go to doing like a standard kind of procedure? I don't know.
Listen.
But I feel like I could have said the same thing about South Park.
Yes, and
like,
I was about to say that. I could have
Yeah,
swore
guess.
I would have never thought that they were gonna go like RPG route with South Park. I mean, they had games which are like little kart racers and the classic PlayStation 1 like first person game that they had, which was awesome. But yeah, I'd be down with that.
I would also be super
After going through and marathoning Fractured But Whole, I'd be totally down with another comedy RPG game.
Yeah.
You know, I think we need that more. I think we need like making fun of the genre itself. So
I don't know if we need more Pickle Rick jokes.
I mean, it doesn't have
are
to
you
be
burnt
Pickle
out on Rick and Morty
jokes.
now? Are you burnt out on Rick and Morty?
No, I like Rick and Morty, but it's like, I don't know. It would just be bringing back a bunch of old jokes, and like I said, I don't think we need more Pickle Rick jokes.
Listen, we got 70 more episodes ready to go. It's
I
a
know.
fucking franchise.
Oof. Oof.
I was happy when they announced that, but then I was also like,
I'm happy.
how can you keep 70 episodes? like
it's cool.
That's a
Like,
lot.
I'm happy for it, and I like Rick and Morty, but it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
If they go something conventional like that, it just doesn't feel like it would sit right.
No, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Bravo for that prediction. That one's out.
That's
That's a solid prediction.
I didn't even consider anything like that.
Jason.
Okay. If we're going with the trailer themes and everything, last year we got the like JPEG art of Metroid Prime 4. This year we better get a trailer or else I'm going to riot. That's all I gotta say. Like,
Got it. Now, when they gave us a JPEG, did they? It just said Metroid Prime, or did they give us a
it
number?
said Metroid Prime 4, I think.
Okay.
It's been like a year since I looked at it, so
Okay.
who
All
knows?
All right. So full reveal trailer.
Yeah, please.
Cool.
Please, Nintendo. Give me Metroid. I swear to God.
Wonderful. Have you guys played Metroid? Have you, John, ever played Metroid?
Not a whole lot, no.
I never played it either, but I mean,
So fun.
I had always wanted to because it looked really awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Metroid's great.
Yeah.
We need more Metroid.
all right. Jumping over to my predictions. What are
So
we on
I'm
now?
assuming we're doing like the big ones last.
I
Yeah.
guess. That's sort of what I've been trying
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
kind of what we've been going for. All right.
You got mine is dwindling down. This one's a little fun one. Let's see here. For Smash Boys out there, I think
Are we
what
doing
we're
that
gonna
now?
get with Smash prediction, dropping it out there. I think that this will be there. I think that they'll specifically say that this is probably going to be the largest launch cast of
Roster?
character roster
Okay.
Yeah.
that we're gonna get, and I want to believe that they're gonna drop new characters right away. But specifically, you kind of jokingly said it before, but I believe they're introducing the rabbits into the game
Oh yeah.
Okay.
as a new character. Right?
Maybe.
I believe that. That'd be like the first non-Japanese character though, because those are French characters, I think.
Yeah, that would be it. So, I believe just to condense it down. When the reveal of Smash happens, full reveal of it, it's gonna be the largest roster,
Yeah.
launch roster,
Mhm.
launch
That
roster,
makes sense.
launch roster, largest launch roster,
There you go.
new characters, and I'm specifically calling out the rabbits.
Yeah, 'cause obviously the roster's gotten bigger and bigger every game, so I think that's a pretty safe bet. Last year when they announced it, what did we get? We got, I think, Little Mac, was it Mega Man, Pac-Man? I think with like some of the big IP ones.
Yeah.
Or a third party, I should say. Rabbits would be interesting. Would they be regular rabbits or would they be the Mario Luigi rabbits?
I want to say, I think they would be Mario Luigi rabbits. Probably.
Do you do Mario Luigi Peach and then have them be like
I
like
would
a
do that.
3-in-1 character?
I would do that.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be
Yeah.
pretty interesting. I mean, it'd be kind of hard for me to believe that they weren't going to do rabbits simply because of the Kingdom Battle, right?
Yeah,
of them
it was a
working
big
so
success.
closely together, and a lot of people really want Rayman, which I mean, he's a cool character and everything like that. But I
Yeah.
think the rabbits have taken his
They're a
popularity.
bigger IP at this point.
Yeah.
They've siphoned
That's
off.
so
his,
weird.
It is
right?
weird.
Like that the
It's very
spin-off
weird.
became so much bigger than Rayman.
But it
Yeah.
turns out if you appeal to kids, you usually get good results.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go,
Um,
John.
All
I'm
right.
sorry. You're gonna wait. Are you going for something else, Jeff? Jason?
Well, I was
Sorry.
just wondering if this is still kind of on topic. I didn't want to like get in the way, but do we think that the new Smash is going to be a new IP, or is it, well, not a new IP, but like a next sequel or whatever, or is it going to be something like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
No, it's
Okay.
brand new.
I'm pretty convinced at this point that it's going to be a fully new game.
That's what I'm thinking now too. Before, I was pretty convinced it was going to be like a deluxe situation.
Yeah.
But like even with no news, as time went by, I kind of just completely forgot about that
Yeah.
because maybe I'm just too hopeful. But
Well, I think
I
it's.
don't think we've gotten any confirmation on it yet.
No, we haven't. I think it's just.
Mum's the word.
The reason I believe that's going to be a new game is because it's been like 3 or 4 years or something since the last Smash game, and like between Brawl, or wait, but I think it was like between
Melee to Brawl was the longest.
Yeah, Melee to Brawl was the longest, but I think like Brawl
Oh no,
to
was
Smash 4. No, I think
it? I think Melee to Brawl
Melee to Brawl was the longest.
and
I'm
Brawl to
pretty sure.
4 were both pretty long. A lot longer than what we're getting now. With this is only like what,
I don't
4
know,
years.
because I remember I looked at it. I looked at like the comparison between the times, and I think it was like about the same.
Melee to
time.
Brawl was a large, long
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
But I think Brawl to 4 was a lot shorter, and I think like that's closer to the time now between Smash 4 and then this game.
Yeah, Brawl to 4 literally was just when they released Wii U. They
Yeah.
announced the
Yeah.
next one. So Wii U came pretty fast after they were dying down on the Wii. So
No, Brawl came out on the Wii.
Brawl came out on the Wii.
what am I saying?
Smash 4
Four,
came out on
four,
the Wii U.
four
4 came
out.
on the Wii U, yeah.
Yeah. So when I'm sorry, I was saying Brawl.
Yeah.
I was saying four.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. I just wanted to hear what you guys.
I think they're
thoughts on
jumping
that
to another
were.
one.
Yeah, I think
I
they're
mean,
jumping to another one, too.
they.
I hope they do.
It's a new system. They gotta do a new one, man.
Yeah.
They can't just rehash the same shit.
Yeah.
So
That's what they did with Deluxe, though.
I know, but it was like they needed a launch title, so it's all good.
Shit.
It is what it is.
Launch title. Oh, for
List-
Switch, for Deluxe.
For
Okay,
Switch,
I'm like,
yes.
launch title. It's been up for like a year.
yes,
Hello?
chill out. All right,
All right.
John.
All right. So my Smash prediction is I feel like this might be a little bit of a stretch.
All right.
I think
Oh.
Wreck-It Ralph would be cool for Smash.
Wow.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Disney.
You spent all
So they're
that
tapping
time-
into Disney now.
I think
You
that'd
spent
be
all that time thinking about it, and you came up with Wreck-It
with
Ralph?
Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
Listen, it would be cool.
Imagine all the Disney like assist trophies you could put in there if you did Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh my god. This is just going to be a
You
Disney
don't.
game now? Like,
Yeah. Do you know how many characters you're opening it up to if you did Wreck-It Ralph? There's like a lot of characters. That'd be amazing.
I think that's the worst prediction I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, really?
I don't like it.
Oh, no? Okay.
Nothing personal, but it's like, wow.
Yeah. There
Wreck-It
was
Ralph.
there was like a more side character. No, not a side character. It was a more. There was another character I was going to predict, but then I decided to go with like the safer bet, but like Disney related to that prediction on
Oh,
the
yeah?
side. I'll talk about it after. But go
Sure.
ahead. Continue.
Okay, well, if we're doing our Smash predictions, I am still vouching for my boy Shovel Knight,
Okay.
who has an amiibo. He's just begging to be put in the game. Okay, now listen to me. All right, so 3 DLCs for Shovel Knight. One was Plague Knight, which went out, Spectre Knight, which has been out, and then King Knight. King Knight's been delayed for a really long time. Now, why do you think that might be? Because they're working with Nintendo to put Shovel Knight in Smash.
Be funny they trolled you and they put King Knight because that's why
Oh,
they
that'd be fun too. King Knight's tight.
So hold on. So I feel like in order for Shovel Knight to be in Smash, there has to be a new Shovel Knight game coming out.
What? No.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight's on Switch.
Well, yeah, but
He
like,
has
I feel
an
like there should be
amiibo.
another one. Like you can't. I feel like you have to be a
They're
franchise.
not gonna make a new one.
You have to be a franchise in order to get your character in Smash.
I don't think that's true at all.
Well, I'm just saying. I think it's a rule of thumb.
I think that's false, fake news.
Mm.
Shovel Knight's in Smash. Come on.
Fake news. Fake news.
Say it with me, everyone. Come on, bring my boy in.
Interesting.
You'd have such an easy moveset. Like, he's got all these items, and, like, he's got, like, a clear down A with his little Scrooge McDuck attack. It'd be so easy.
Scrooge McDuck attack.
There's digging mechanics.
Yeah,
like,
and then they actually get Scrooge McDuck, and that's
No.
because that's
That's
a Disney,
Disney.
property.
we've been over this
And
time.
then it's like a assist to Wreck-It Ralph or whatever.
Listen, bring in the character of the company who's already been working with Nintendo. Like, it's basically free. There's no way they turn you down. Like,
Well, look, Disney is working with Square. Cloud was in the last Smash game.
Oh yeah.
So that's gonna bridge. It's
Okay.
a bridge.
Nice Illuminati theory, dude.
Yeah, there you go. There
All
you
right.
go.
Break it, Ralph.
My next prediction. The last year they teased an Avengers game that's going to be released. I'm predicting we're getting a full reveal trailer and everything about for the next for that new Avengers game. So it's gonna be awesome.
What's the Avengers games that we have in the past? Like the one on the Wii or in the Xbox, right? That was pretty fun.
Yes.
Think it'd be something like that?
I think they're going in a different direction, and I think it's gonna be totally different from what we've seen. Because normally what we've seen is always the over the top kind of like 4-person co-op type game where they're going through different things. Then there was also that like for the actual Avengers movie, like you're saying, that was on the Xbox that was kind of weird. I think
I'm not thinking about the movie one.
Oh,
I think I'm thinking about the first one that you did with the 4-person co-op.
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah,
the Ultimate Alliance thing.
Yeah,
that was
that's
like
what it was
for a
called,
long
Ultimate
time.
Alliance.
Yeah. I think they're going in a totally different direction. I think they're going AAA status on this game simply because, and they need to strike now because we're in between Infinity War and the next one. So,
who do you think would be the good company to make that?
I believe they announced who the company was.
Really?
I'm forgetting who it was, but it was a pretty good company. I forget.
Sounds like a very good game for Platinum to make. Platinum's good at that character action shit. They're real good at it.
Very good. John.
All right.
Next one.
So, my last prediction. We're on the last prediction, right?
Yeah, I'm about to be.
Okay.
Wait, are we on the last prediction?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm confused.
Are you not?
I thought this was 4.
No, this one's the 5th one for me.
Is it the 5th one?
Get with the times, dude.
Let me count out how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 4. How did I do 4? What am I missing?
No, because I started off.
Oh, then I'll end off. Yes, I'll have one more. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So my prediction, I think there's going to be a brand spanking new Souls IP.
Ooh.
So not Bloodborne, not Dark Souls, but Bandai Namco, FromSoft's going to be making a new Souls game that isn't either of those IPs.
You mean Project Blood that's already been announced?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No, a different one.
It's please, a different one. It's like, I think it was called Project Blood. It's like anime vampires.
What?
Yeah.
Is FromSoft doing that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was announced like a year or 2 ago. Project Blood's the working title. It's the beta name or whatever. I want them to do something else because they did show off some like trailers or whatever for it and it looked really lame.
Okay.
So, hey, I'm on board with your idea.
Interesting. I like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Nice.
Yeah. A new Spaceborne. Yeah.
Wow, that'd be amazing if they did that.
Yeah.
All right,
Space Souls.
Jason.
All right, my last prediction is Hideo Kojima on stage playing Death Stranding and us not being able to see him play it.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
But for real is a new trailer for Death Stranding.
Well,
maybe even a release date. Who knows?
Ooh,
crazy.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens there. All right. So I had to get rid of some some of my predictions were.
Did we take some of yours?
Yeah. Well, yeah, there was a couple, but it was fine.
Wow. Get original.
I'm going to predict here. Let me see. I did that one. You know what?
You got this.
I'm going to go back with Capcom, and I'm going to predict they're going to announce the Resident Evil 2 remake. I think we're going to get a full reveal of it.
Would they do that without even being done with the Final Fantasy VII remake?
Well, I mean, are they doing? Is Capcom handling HD remake?
I think you have to.
I do.
Yes,
wow.
Yes, you have that
My
mixed
bad,
up.
everyone at home.
After the critical success of Resident Evil 1 HD remake, total ground up rework, I think that a lot of people have been asking for it, and I think that they're totally going to revamp it all up, and we're getting Resident Evil 2 HD full HD remake coming out.
Yeah.
So.
Resident Evil is pretty hot right now with the success of 7.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Yes.
With the success of 1 remake, That seems like a pretty safe bet.
Oh yeah. So that's my list of predictions there, guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 5 for 5. I don't know about you guys. John's at least 4 for 5 because Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh shit.
It's gonna happen, man.
It's not.
It's gonna be.
Mine's are
You're gonna be able
kind.
to use your Disney Infinity toys on the
Oh
fucking
God.
Switch.
Yes.
You'll be able to
Wow.
get Captain Jack Sparrow in as an
Yeah.
assist.
Well, we have Kylo Ren.
Yeah. I think I'm happy with my predictions. I mean, I didn't want to go too out there, and I kind of went with a couple of them that were in my heart of hearts. But yeah, like I was gonna say the Smash character I was predicting. I was almost gonna predict Sora.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Simply because
People want that.
they did work with Square Enix a lot, and they did bring Cloud and stuff. So that being a thing, I think that they could open that up and bring another character from another franchise. And who is a kid-friendly franchise? Kingdom Hearts.
If we're talking, because they've gotten some big third party in with Bayonetta and stuff like that. I honestly do think Sora is a legitimate guess at this point, where he would fit pretty well into the roster. He would have a good moveset. I think they could make it happen, but I don't know. They would probably have to do him as like a DLC, because Kingdom Hearts 3 would probably have to come out first.
Okay. Well, there are predictions, guys. What are your guys' predictions? Let us know in the
Oh, also Waluigi for Smash.
comments. Oh,
Oh yeah.
wow.
I can see that.
He needs to be in. They got Mario, Luigi, Wario. Where's Waluigi? Come on.
What
Let him
would
have
he
his
do?
stupid little tennis racket. I'll run around.
What would he do?
He
What
would
would
hit
he do?
people.
What would his
He's
moveset
got
be?
water powers.
Is that water power?
Yeah, like in
Since when?
multiple sports games, he's been able to summon water and swim through the air. Also, he has tornado powers.
Why does he have the powers of the elements?
I don't know. Give me a Waluigi game and tell me why.
Well, he's your favorite character, and you don't know why he has controls.
There's no explanation for it. He just does these things
a
because he's
fucking-
powerful.
It's fucking demigod.
Yeah, let me play as Waluigi. Come on.
All right, guys. Well, this was a fun episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here on the podcast. We, have fun here predicting. So once again, make sure that you rejoin us once again for the E3 press conferences. We aren't going to be doing the EA one. We scheduled conflicts. We're not going to be able to do the Saturday one. But starting Sunday, we'll be doing every single press conference that's on the big schedule. And then going from there, we'll be starting half an hour before the press conference, leading into it, doing a little last minute talks about it, and then once they start up, we'll do live reactions. Then we might have some final words on it afterwards. But that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fun. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure you tell your friends, subscribe, share to everything. And this is your host Johnny Hoon, along with host
Jason.
John Harwood.
And we end off the podcast every week with a question from Yahoo Answers, specifically the video game / online games section of the website. I don't know whatever you want to call it, this place. So there have been plenty of good questions we've had on the podcast before.
Mm-hmm.
This week was kind of a weird week. There was a lot of, believe it or not, there was actually questions legitimate to gaming this
Whoa.
week. I wasn't able to
No
find one that didn't have one, but
Mm-hmm.
well, I almost saw one here, but it's kind of meh. All right. Question this week from Yahoo Answers, the video game online section of Yahoo Answers is. I don't like that one. I'm going to change it. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. Find one that relates to Waluigi again. No.
I'm gonna do this one. Why not? Fuck it. Let's do this one. I don't want to do a video game one. Do you think robots will completely take over all militaries worldwide, so no one will ever has to enlist again?
Wow.
And that's it.
This guy's asking the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys next week.
Next week. Yeah. See you guys.
Detroit, become human.
Bye. Become